What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're back with Lewis Hamilton versus Nico Rosberg in championship season. And so far we are actually beating Lewis Hamilton by 2 points. Yeah, no, by 6 points. And this race is, I think, it's going to be a very close race. But at the moment we are on our qualifying lap, trying to get the best lap as possible, trying to use up all of the track heat. But it's for me it's kind of good that it's intermediate, because I'm very quick. I'm much quicker than the AI on intermediate. So but as we do a very good first sector actually, but just was a touch wide, which did not really help with that lap. And now as we skip on to the second sector, as we're getting held, we're going to get held up by Ericsson by quite a lot here. Even though we do a very good middle sector, we are going to get held up quite a lot, which is going to compromise our exit. As you can see, we have to lift off twice through that corner, which is not good. We're only supposed to at least lift off once. But as we know, come through the final corner now to what is our lap going to be? It's going to be very close, just quicker than Daniel Ricciardo. Pretty decent lap, but I thought I could have done a little bit better, so I went for another lap. And there you go, that first sector definitely showing you that I'm pushing even harder. This one's trying to see where I am in pace and where I need to improve on. And I think it's still just the middle sector I really need to improve on here. As we go for the final corner, just smash out that bollard there. But we do improve by a whole second, and that was a very good lap, and that actually left us in first place ahead of Hamilton and Verstappen. So that was a very good lap. I was very pleased with that lap. But now as we go into Q2, it's still raining. It's been raining a little bit more, I think. So but off we go to our lap. I was hoping that I was able to gather a good lap, but we did go very wide, which didn't help us. But then we get a good exit, but then as we get held up so much behind Kevin Magnussen, that really did not help. That really compromised my lap, so I wasn't sure if I was going to make it to Q2, so I had to do a Q3, so I had to do an amazing final sector, and we did exactly that actually, as we're going to put in a very good lap up in P1. So Hamilton actually beat us in Q2 by a couple tenths, very close actually. But off we go to another lap, and it's still raining, so it's very interesting what the weather of the race is going to be. I think it's going to be dry in the race. Yes, it is. So, but we do put in a very good first sector once again. And I was really pushing to the limits right now, but some corners I really wasn't comfortable with. I wasn't like 100% with some of them corners, so I was a bit scruffy with my lap, but it was still a half decent lap anyway, as we do finish in, well, we do stay in P1, but we're actually going to improve a little bit more in the first sector, which is very quick first sector, very good middle sector. Hamilton's actually just behind us, so Hamilton didn't quite manage to beat our lap time, which is very encouraging that we're quicker than Lewis Hamilton. But what's the lap time going to be? A very good lap. That is a brilliant lap, and that should be at least pole position. Yes, it is. 1-2 for Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton 1.4 seconds off the pace. That is huge. That is actually huge. I did not expect that. Jenson Button, however, P4, amazing for McLaren Honda. As we're going to, it is dry, and we're going to pit. We're supposed to put on lap, I think it was lap 6. Yeah, lap 6. So off we go now. It's going to be 5. Red light for the Chinese Grand Prix. Lights out on the way we go. It's a good start from us, and it's a good start from Hamilton. But we managed to hook it up a little bit better there as we swing through the first corner there. Up and still keeping it into P1. A little bit of battles there as Jenson Button is actually fighting for a podium position. So, but I think the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, is it Max Verstappen? No, it's not. I think it's Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo actually managed to keep it ahead. So, but look at that dive from Max Verstappen. That is huge stuff there. He really wants to get a move on in this Grand Prix, and he's got straight past Jenson Button, which was absolutely amazing. As we've got Lewis Hamilton now right behind us as we go into the straight. Look at that, Hamilton chasing us down, as Hamilton is now making a move on us. We are in danger here as we're gonna slot it down back right behind him here in the slipstream, but it just wasn't enough slipstream there, as Vettel now making a move on Jenson Button. So Button will be down to P6, I think. Yes, it will. But Jenson Button is not doing too bad for McLaren Honda at the moment, as Raikkonen is struggling to get past the Haas car, which is very surprising. But he should be able to get him in the back straight, because the Ferrari powered engine here. But look at this, all three wide into turn one. Who's going to get it? It's Raikkonen. The Williams has gone off. Oh my goodness, that wasn't pleasant there. I really wish luckily I wasn't in that car. Oh my god. But now we're in the Force, we're looking behind in the Force India now. Now he's trying to get past one of the McLaren Hondas. But as we are just ahead of Lewis Hamilton chasing us down. I didn't quite get the footage of us re-overtaking Lewis Hamilton, I don't think. So sorry about that, guys. But here comes Lewis Hamilton. He's gonna come at us down the back straight. Is he going to be able to get past us here? It's gonna be very close. He seems to be ahead. We're gonna break as late as possible. We tried to go around the outside, but it doesn't quite work, as Lewis Hamilton doing very well to get past us there, and he's up into P1. So there's three wide here with the McLaren Honda of Jenson Button. He's not having a great slot, the best of starts at the moment, as we're now trying to go around the outside of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton putting up a good fight, and we're going to still hang around the outside with the downforce setup, and we managed to just keep it ahead in the lead. Brilliant stuff here, as we're now making a move back on Lewis Hamilton here, as we should back out of it. No, we're not actually going to back out of it. I think that was a different one. Oh, my mistake. But we do go around the outside. But I wasn't actually able to get the footage of the broadcasting bit of broadcasting cam. So, which really frustrated me, because there was some pretty good battles out behind, but I couldn't find the rest. But I promise you guys that will probably not happen again. But as we're going to try and go around the outside of Hamilton, there you go. Brilliant stuff. Down the inside, still side by side, but we still get moved on. And we are now back up into P1. A very big ding-dong battle here, as Lewis Hamilton tries to come down the inside. We try to go around the outside. Is it going to work? Or we get a better exit, but we're still side by side with Lewis Hamilton. And Hamilton's just going to try and keep it around the outside. He has done it though, but we are going to have DRS on Lewis Hamilton, so Hamilton won't be able to defend as well, as we're not going to be quicker in the straight line. And it's actually pretty even actually, but then Verstappen slowing them both down there by diving up the inside. But we still able to stick it up into P1 and do very good defensive play here. But here comes Hamilton shooting past there, as we're going to still be able to brake later, go around the outside, and Hamilton couldn't quite defend from that. But it's only lap 5, we're coming on to lap 6 now, as we're still trying to push ahead. But Hamilton, will he make a move? Here he comes down the start finish straight, going down the inside, zooming past there, as Max Verstappen now going down the inside, 3 wide into turn, I think this is turn 2, I'm not sure, a little hairpin bit. But yeah, but now we're still able to keep up to P1. We're being an absolute pain in the bean to Lewis Hamilton right now. But is Hamilton going to come into the pits this lap? No, he's not. But I think one of the Ferraris just went in. I think that was Kimi Raikkonen who just came into the pits, so that's interesting. He should be going on to the medium tyres, but Hamilton tried to dive up the inside, but we did the switchback line. We were supposed to come into the pits as well, but I wanted to take it out as long as possible because I was going to do a very different strategy to everybody else. As we're not side by side with Hamilton, but Hamilton dives it into the pit, same as Verstappen. We managed to keep it out for one more lap, as our tyres should be around about 61%. Yes, it is. So we are going to be pretty marginal on tyres, but we're going to come into the pit. We're going to fit very different tyres to everybody else. When we come into the pit, we're going to show you here as we managed to just make it under 50 miles per hour. And we're going to put on the super soft tyres, go for the quickest tyres, because in a few laps time something is going to happen, as you guys should probably know. I know, I'm not sure, but something is going to happen in a few laps time. You will see in a minute as we do slot in behind Lewis Hamilton in P2, but which is okay because we should catch it back on. He's on medium and we're on super soft. Well, lap 11, it took us quite a long time to get Lewis Hamilton actually. Lap 11, 2 laps. But as we've gone to do DRS here, trying to DRS past Lewis Hamilton, here we go side by side, and we're just going to keep it ahead. Yes, we are. So, we're doing well at the moment on these super softs which are going off, but no one's actually pitting. But as we go, we're a little bit wide here, and the reason why, because it is time for intermediates, but everybody else is sticking it out on dry tyres when it's very wet on circuit. So as we're coming in, very quick stop from the team, but I think we have a big chance of winning this race here because everybody's going to be so slow here as we're catching everybody pretty rapidly, as we're going to go round the outside of Valtteri Bottas. Pretty easy move. We're on the right tyres on the right conditions, so we are doing well. Now we're getting past Kimi Räikkönen pretty easily. Nice and easy stuff there for us, as we're gonna go cut to the next part, as we're gonna get past all these guys. Vettel not able to get a good exit, as we're gonna get Ricciardo. We should get Ricciardo as well. We're gonna be side by side with him, but we're going to be able to brake later. We're even going to go around the outside of Verstappen. Verstappen's still there, but then we managed to just snatch it in the end, P2. So we are making some great progress, but can we catch Lewis Hamilton? We'll wait and find out. Yes, we will. We're going to be right behind him here, round the outside. Very difficult place to pass, really. Yeah, I know we did it once already at Lewis Hamilton, and we're doing it once again. But Hamilton is going to be very annoyed with the strategy here, and but we are going to win the Chinese Grand Prix in style there. I've never thought we could have done this, but we did it, and we got a pretty big margin. I think it was 6 seconds in the end, but that was a brilliant race. So well, congratulations to Nico Rosberg for winning this race, and Daniel Ricciardo coming in third for Red Bull. Pretty close. Mercedes is still quite a big margin ahead actually, not gonna lie about that. And Hamilton in second, Ricciardo third, and we're gonna be lifting up the winner's trophy to win, obviously. So Hamilton in second, Ricciardo third, Vettel fourth, Raikkonen fifth, and then we've got Bottas sixth. Okay, I can't even see the rest. I literally just cannot see the rest. But Grosjean did it actually. We just missed out by one position, which is very unfortunate for him. Fernando Alonso not doing too well, but even Pascal Wehrlein finished ahead of him. But yeah, it was Bottas, Hülkenberg, and then Gutierrez, Button, who just got 10th place from Audi from 4th. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe,